Hey everybody, I'm back. This is going to be a general reading for the collective. If you know that your person has another person, like if you know you're in a third party situation, if you know they're dating or leaving someone, and if this person knows about you, we're going to find out what the person thinks of you. We're going to find out. We're going to get some truth. We're going to find out what he or she knows about the situation, maybe something you don't know. But how do they see you? What do they think of you? The other person, the other woman, the other man. And I use clear quartz on both of them. One is just a tower. But we just want to pull in some clarity. So that's what we're going to try to do. And we're going to start with the everyday tarot first. And then if ever I need to, I'll just use the time ones. So if there is another boo in your person's life, an attachment, a lover, a friend, a confidant, what does this person think of you? How do they see you? Three of Cups, she's coming right out. Three of Cups, right? Three of Cups. She feels that you're celebrating success with your closest friends and possibly family. That you're working on a creative project. Maybe you're collaborating with others. And you inspire one another to reach new heights. So she thinks or he thinks that you're working with others, possibly the person that she's with, but she thinks that you two are working together towards something. So whoever this person is, they know you exist. They think you're creative. Okay, and the next card that came out was the World. I'm learning these cards as I go. I will give you the facts. Okay, so when the World came out, it came out in reverse. So they think there are many open loops right now that you don't know about. And she feels that it's possibly draining your energy. Maybe you need to close up some loose ends on your end. And that you're trying to resolve yourself, your inner desire for completion, rather than seeking closure with others. So it feels like she knows that you and this person here, you have a connection, but you're working on yourself, and that you're not waiting on this person, you're not waiting on him to make you happy. Like the world is yours. She sees you're doing your own thing. She must be stalking you if she doesn't know you. Let's see. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Let's see. She thinks that you're a free spirit and that you have a lot of passion for your life. She believes you're filled with new ideas, a feeling of creative restlessness. You have a strong pull towards using different ideas, a new phase of life. And she feels that you are on a spiritual path, or you have a spiritual path, or you're on a spiritual journey. Maybe she feels that you're on a spiritual journey with this guy. But she definitely feels that right now she doesn't feel any angst towards you. She feels that you're creative. She feels that you're moving on regardless of the situation, and that you're not letting it hold you back. So she probably likes that about you. She probably finds you strong. Maybe something she wants to be. What else She feels that you go within, that you think. You don't let things control you. You process your thoughts before you react. That you're cool, calm, and collected, pretty much. Oh, and there's another card up there. I didn't see that. The Hermit. She feels that you're on a path of spiritual knowledge and self-discovery. She feels that you have a space for introspection, and you have knowledge and clarity in anything that you seek. So she feels that in regards to this situation, you're going within. You're not going by the actions of others or the things that are coming to you. You're not really focused on the situation anymore. You're kind of focused on yourself, and she sees that. It's weird. I don't know if that's good or bad for her, but she sees that you're changing. And sometimes when the other person sees you're changing, it makes them want to change as well, because they're probably just sitting there. Just sitting. Okay. So then we pull the Eight of Cups fell out behind it. She feels that it's time for you to walk away from a disappointing situation or relationship, that you wanted it to work. But she's telling you that it hasn't worked, and the only option for you to do is to move on with your life. So she's telling you that with all your creativity and everything that you going on, you're wasting your time with him, and that you need to go on with your life. That's what she said. That's what she said. Let's take it. The Hierophant. Okay. The Hierophant. Hold on for 1 second, guys. Okay, she said you are working. She thinks you're working with someone, a teacher or a mentor or a guiding authority, to expand your knowledge and learn principles with a trusted source. So she feels that you're talking to someone, maybe you're being guided. She doesn't feel that you are as involved in the situation as you once were, or maybe she feels you're not. Maybe you changed your MO, maybe you're not. I don't know, maybe you're not showing yourself as much. I don't know. With the person that you're with, maybe she thinks you're quiet. You're talking to someone about the situation. Okay. Four of Wands. She feels that you and the person, her person, she feels that you are twin flames. This is a twin flame card. She thinks the two of you have reached a milestone, and now you just need to recharge yourself before the next phase begins. So she believed that you two are twin flames. She's possibly scared. That's why she's trying to tell you that you're wasting your time here. But I don't, from what the cards are saying, it doesn't seem like you're wasting your time. It seems like you went within. You're focusing on your creativity. And while you're focusing on your creativity, she probably felt that you stopped thinking about the situation itself. And you didn't. You're just focused on what you need to do, as opposed to being so wrapped up around a person. So how else does she see you? Oh, the Tower. So she knows that you two are coming together, and she knows that you are bringing the Tower. And she knows because of you, her shit's about to fall. It's about to fall, and she goes, oh, she said what you thought were solid foundations are crashing around you. Destruction and chaos are rampant. Know that these events are happening for you. And new paradigms and opportunities are emerging. So she feels that, maybe she feels that the tower between you and your divine masculine is falling. Or it could be the possible tower that's falling for her. Because here, you and your divine masculine or the energy that we're pulling in. You two are twin flames. So this is her tower. This is her tower, and maybe shit's about to hit the fan. Maybe she knows it, and she's trying to deter you by telling you to just move on. Actually, let's clarify. What is this tower? Actually, we're going to clarify two things. How does she see you as the Hierophant, and then Four of Wands? Okay. Clarify that Hierophant. Hierophant. The Sword and the Rose. She feels that you have reached clarity, truth and revelation, that you two are coming together in solidarity. It's going to be a force to be reckoned with. She feels the two of you together will be honor, protection, and power, which is crazy because I know the other day I did a reading, I think it was a pick a card, and he came through as protect and serve. So this is probably the same energy, because sometimes the more you dig, the more comes. Now the Four of Wands, she sees you two as twin flames. Clarify the Four of Wands. Did that flip? Yeah, it did. Told you. Paradise. She sees the two of you as twin flames, which it is right here. It's equal. It's balanced. She said she feels that there's happiness, expansion, and joy when the two of you come together. There's playfulness, there's onefulness, and that you two are enjoying one another. So she can definitely see, even if you don't know this woman, she's watching. And if she is around you, she can tell the difference. Okay, clarify the Tower. Date. Meeting someone new, getting back out there, plan a date. So she feels that when her tower hits, she's already meeting someone new. She says she's going to get back out there and she's going to set a date, plan a date. So we hope it's that easy, right? We hope she just walks away. Well, do they ever really just walk away after all this time? How else does she see you? Right now, she sees the two of you are twin flames, strength. She sees you as being creative. She sees you two as twin flames. Nine of Wands came up in reverse. She feels that you're struggling and ready to give up, but you're oh so close to completing this challenge. She feels that you've got this. But be careful of paranoia and defensiveness, thinking everyone is out to get you. She said focus on your own game. So basically, she's trying to tell you that, well, we know that it's going to happen. It's happening. But she's telling you don't be paranoid. You know, she's probably a petty Betty. She's probably going to try to hang on for a little bit. But she's telling you don't be paranoid. Trust me, honey, we're not paranoid at all. We're not paranoid. Keep doing what you're doing, and I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Five of Cups in reverse. How is she seeing you? Five of Cups. She feels that it's time to move on. What has happened can't be changed. So she knows that she has to let it go of what no longer serves her, and to emotionally open up to new opportunities that's available to her. So she knows that even though she tries to play these games over here, she knows she can't. It goes back to the tower's going to hit. She's going to take her little ass back out there so she can start dating. You know, and then here's her Five of Cups. So she knows that she needs to let it go. And she needs to move on. Let's see. Let's clarify. Oh, yeah. She knows it's over. She needs to heal her heart from heartbreak, freedom from a toxic situation or addiction. Sometimes if you can't let go of a person, that can make it toxic. And then also, too, if you know that the relationship isn't working anymore, it becomes an addiction. So it seems like she goes back and forth. She teeter-totters. Because one minute she thinks you're creative. She thinks you got abundance coming in. She know you two are twin flames. She knows the tower is coming. She needs to get that out there and date. But she's trying to heal her heart from the situation. It seems like she's letting go, guys. She doesn't think too badly of you. At least not right now. It flipped and then it came back. Let's see. What else she wants you to know? How does the other person see you? I keep saying she because I'm pulling in the divine feminine. But the divine feminine could be male or woman, depending on where you're placing. She sees you as the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is... She feels that you are inspired to start a new opportunity, and you see the potential in this relationship, that you can grow and manifest it to your goals. She feels that you're ready to up-level your skills and to learn something new. So it feels like she believes that you two, when you do come together, that you're going to build together. You have your Page of Pentacles. You're at the top of the top. You know what you want. You know how to get to where you're going. She sees that in you. It's probably something that she's not. So this is actually a good card. She's being nice. She feels like you have your shit together. And that the two of you can build. What else does she want you to know? How else does she see you? The Knight of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Wands. She feels sometimes you do things impulsively, trying to accomplish everything at once. She feels that this relationship may be short-term or long-term, or you could end up burning yourself out in regards to it and not reaching the outcome that you want. And she feels that you need to constructively channel and build up your energy. So maybe she knows something about this guy that you don't know. Maybe she feels it's going to be a challenge. But either way, you're ready for it. You don't need no information from some other woman. Your relationship would be your relationship. And hers was hers, right? She can tell us nice things, but she can't give me suggestions, honey. Thank you, but no thanks. Okay. Nine of Swords. Let's see what that is. Let me go to the Nine of Swords. Okay. She feels that you're weighed down by dark thoughts and disturbing feelings. Maybe she feels that you're a little worried or despair. She feels that don't let the fears rule your life. So maybe she thinks that you're worried about this relationship. Maybe she feels that you think about it too often, or maybe you and your divine masculine aren't in conversation as often. But that doesn't mean that you are. She doesn't know you. This is what she is assuming. This is what she's thinking. Maybe she feels that you pull back because you are being quiet. You are working on your pentacles, which she sees you as the Page of Pentacles. Maybe she just thinks you gave up on it for a little bit, and you didn't. But she knows the two of you together is a force to be reckoned with. She also knows her tower is coming. She's just trying to hold on and tell you things to scare you, to run you away. But always remember, guys, whoever you're in a relationship, that's who you're in a relationship with. So you have to trust that person. And the minute you don't trust that person, it is up to you to leave. You don't need another person. You don't even need a tarot reader to tell you when to leave a situation that's not working for you. Like, you know better. Oh, bitch. I'm sorry. She thinks you're the magician. Yes, she does. You're in full control of everything. You hear me? You control it all. She feels that whatever you want is coming your way, Yeah. You're taking action to manifest your goals, your dreams, your resources. You're creating what you desire. And that you combine your magic with your practicality and your ideas. She believes that you are manifesting this relationship. You are pulling it together. She knows you're strong. Maybe she knows you have a spiritual background. But whatever it is, she feels that you are pulling him towards you. Maybe she feels you're doing a little magic, which you're not. It's just who you are. Sometimes men or the opposite sex are attracted to who you are, how you carry yourself. If you're not being too much, if you're just being you, being normal, people are actually attracted to that, believe it or not. Instead of all this wildness, you know. Men like demure. Sometimes they like quiet. So whatever it is, she knows you're manifesting and it's working, so it must be pulling. So then the next one that came out with that was the King of Cups. King of Cups, how she sees you. She feels you are in control of your emotions. You damn right we are. We're calm, cool, and collected. And you have the maturity to feel your feelings without allowing them to get the better of you. So she feels that you probably have self-control over the way that she behaves. And I'm pretty sure for her to know all of this about you, he probably talks to her about you. And she's comparing the two, or maybe he's compared the two, but she feels that you balance your head and your heart perfectly, and you're the master of your inner and outer worlds. So she thinks you're the shit. She also believes that this situation doesn't affect you, and if it does, you're not allowing it to affect you emotionally to where you're wearing it out loud. It's like you're dealing with it. So she likes that about you. She likes that about you. Because we're not shook. Let's clarify some things. Let's clarify the King of Cups. King of Cups. Well, it's not clarify the King of Cups, but she knows that her relationship is coming to an end. She said there's endings. It's going to bring about new beginnings. She feels that either something in your life is coming to an end, or maybe her relationship with her person is coming to an end, but you're headed towards growth, change, liberation, and you're transitioning. Okay. What else does she want to tell you? Oh, I think one flip. Flip. This is the only one that flipped. She feels that there's an engagement ring. She feels that the two of you are headed towards a real partnership, a commitment for eternity, a completion and union. This is the second time we got this card. She also said that up there with the twin flame card. So she knows that you two are coming together. What else is she feeling about us? What else does she know? The runner. She's the runner. She says she's in a codependent relationship, and she has a fear of intimacy, and she listens to her ego. So she's probably holding on to him because she could be codependent on him. The Phoenix. She said there's a new phase. It's time to renew and growth. That you're in transformation and that the two of you are rekindling something. She knows it's time to let go. She's just holding on to this relationship that no longer serves her. And we all do that sometimes. Sometimes we love a person so much we don't know when to let go. So she's still holding on. Even though the tower hit or the tower is going to hit. I think it already hit. She says she feels stabbed in the back. Maybe she didn't see it coming, or maybe she doesn't want to believe, because a lot of people will tell you and you just don't want to believe it. But she's experiencing heartbreak and pain right now. She feels a separation and deception. She feels that it was a shocking attack. So she's trying to tell you right now that she didn't see this coming. And she's seen it coming. The bolt. She says you are receiving what you need. You're moving on. You're progressing. And you're moving on. You're having closure issues. Or she's having closure issues. She knows that you two are moving on together, and she's having a problem with closure. Doesn't want to let go. This is a good reading, guys. Because whoever this person is, she thinks highly of you. She knows you're the better woman, the better feminine. And she also feels that you two belong together. Love. She feels the two of you together is unconditional love. You have self-love. You two have oneness together, passion, affection, and attraction. So she knows that you two belong together. She's just having a hard time with closure. Guys, this is happening. Whose reading is this? Whose reading is this? Let's clarify love real quick with the tarot, just to see what they say. I need to close out before my camera clip on there. Clarify love. Love is clarified with, I'll tell you as soon as I get my book going, it was strength in reverse, right? I said clarify love, and she says that you are a powerful force. She said others may question your strength. She says, but you are fierce inside. She believes you are the bomb. She thinks you are a force to be reckoned with. You hear me? You are a force to be reckoned with. I think she's just going to come to terms with it, and she's going to let it go. Because you are a force to be reckoned with. Yes. We are a force to be reckoned with. Okay. But she feels that, the Two of Swords, she feels that you're facing a challenging decision, that you've come to a fork in the road, but you are a little unsure on what option to take. So she's just telling you to look a little closer. There are aspects that you're currently not seeing, she says, in regards to the situation, that will help you make the right decision. So basically, if she was with him and they were together, she probably knows things that we don't know. She's probably going to say she's going to hold on to the last meal ticket, and she's going to say, well, I'm pregnant. She could possibly say, well, he cheated on me, you know, whatever. So she's going to come out one last time, and she's going to try to stick it to you, you know. And she's just going to try to tell you that there's things that you're not seeing, and maybe if she tells you these things, maybe it'll change your mind. But if you're twin flames, you're soulmates, if you're already there, there's nothing she can do that can stop the connection, because it is divinely guided. But trust and believe. She's going to try it, guys. It's a petty Betty. Petty Betty, and she don't want to let go. All right, Spirit, give us a few more cards just to close it out. Just to close it out. This is a good reading. Just prepare yourself, guys, for Petty Betty. But know that what you have going on with your person, it's happening. She knows it's happening. She had her tower moment. She needs to move on. She even told you that she needs to get out there and date. Everything that your person, he's loving on you. Hey, guys, I'm sorry. My camera, my battery died. If it's not the battery, it's the memory card. Jeez. Okay, so the last card that I pulled was the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. It's 10 in reverse. And she's telling you that she's resisting this change and painful endings because she doesn't want to face up to what's really happening. She knows it's time to rip the bandage off and to get this over with, so she can let you and your person start fresh. So I'm going to end this here because the third party, or if you're the third party, it seems like the person you're with is already in a relationship and that he's ending a relationship, and she knows about it. She also knows about you. She thinks you're creative. She thinks you're focused on something and that you're filled with abundance. She also believes that you have strength, you're magic, and you're controlling this situation completely. She knows right after the twin card, the twin flame card, there was a tower. She knows that the connection that she has with that person is ending. She believed the two of you together is the sword and rose, and you're going towards paradise. So once that realization hits, she's deciding that she needs to get back out there and date, but she's still trying to heal her heart over there because she knows that death is coming. Once the death came out, maybe he told her that he wants to engage himself to you, but she feels that the two of you together is a completion, that you're the rising phoenix. Together, nothing can stop you. She's the runner. She's in a codependent relationship. Maybe she needs him. Maybe she could be a child's mother. Maybe she doesn't work. Maybe she needs him for money. She could be a user as well. A lot of women use these tactics. She also feels that she's stabbed in the back as if she didn't see this coming. I'm sure she did. If she knows that your twin flames up there, she saw this coming. She just didn't want to believe it. That's why she goes back and forth with, I'm going to date, to I'm hurting I need to heal. I'm date, I need to heal. But he's telling her that it's serious. He may engage himself to you. There's the King of Cups there. She feels you're the shit. You got everything that you need. Everything. You got your Two of Pentacles. You got everything in place. She feels that you're very strong. You're focused. And she knows that she needs to let this go. So that's where we are at. So I'm going to pull one more card, and it's from the Soul Truth. Just something that you can take with you from this reading. And it says, to whom am I comparing myself right now? It says, what you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you. Stop comparing yourself and start creating. And that's today's soul action. So it seems like this is very clear for her. It's telling her to move on and that she needs to shine a light within and that she needs to see the truth and to know that she is enough. But from the looks of things, it looks like your person is ending a relationship, coming towards you. She needs to let go. And Spirit is clarifying that because right now she is comparing herself to you. And she thinks you're the bomb. So she didn't say anything mean about you. She thinks you're the bomb. She's just having a hard time letting go. So this is the reading. This is actually a good reading for us, the Divine Feminines. I actually feel bad for the other person. But relationships end for a reason, you know. And the person watching know that whatever was going on in that relationship, you didn't do it. It was those two people. So just know that. But this is a good reading, guys, and your person is coming towards you. So get ready. If you're not ready, get ready, right? If you're not ready, get ready. Because he's coming. Just be careful of the petty Betty because she may rear her little ugly head. But right now, she seems kind of calm. All right, guys. Thank you for coming out. God bless you and good night. Please like, share, and subscribe. I've only been on here for, what, almost 2 weeks, a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I got a few subscribers, but I'm getting a lot of views, which is even a blessing. So thank you for taking your time again. Thank you for coming out. Let me give you one good look of that spread. That looks good. I like the colors. All right, guys. Thanks you again. Enjoy your day. Bye. Peace.